How do food bloggers, influencers, and mukbangers stay so slim while eating all that delicious food? Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Young, a naturopathic doctor in Toronto. I have patients who are food influencers and take pictures and videos of all the delicious food they eat, yet some of them seem to be in great shape. Well, I'm here today to tell you how some of them do it. If you're following a food Instagrammer or watching a mukbanger and wondering how so many of them seem to stay in shape, it's actually not very complicated. 1. They don't eat it. Some influencers will take pictures with huge amounts of food, but are not eating it themselves at all. They'll take a picture of themselves taking a bite, but might just spit it back out. Now, there are some influencers who say they'll eat all the food they'll take pictures of, but they'll often just take a small sip or nibble a tiny amount of it before giving or throwing the rest away. They'll taste the food, but are rarely finishing all of it. Similarly, food bloggers will create tons of beautiful and delicious food to take pictures of and show their audiences. But again, they're rarely eating all of it themselves, assuming they're even eating any of it at all. 2. It's the same meal. Another strategy is to take multiple different pictures at the same time of the same meal and make it seem like multiple meals. Different lighting, plating, and even different clothes can create an illusion that the picture is from another time. You can then schedule the posts throughout the week and make it seem like you're eating a new meal or treat every day. For example, you can order a fancy 5-course meal plus 2 desserts at a restaurant for dinner. Then you could take individual pictures of each different course and dessert, giving you 7 separate pictures of the same dinner. Then you could post 1 new picture every day, making it seem like you've eaten a fancy new dish every day of the week. It's easy to control the timing and appearance of content you put onto the internet. So what might seem like a food influencer's month of daily binging could actually be a single day photo shoot of 10 to 20 dishes ordered that very day, with the influencer barely tasting 1 or 2 of them. And unfortunately, it's common in that industry for most of that food to go to waste. 3. Editing the video footage. For some mukbangers, basic video editing can easily make it seem like more food was actually consumed. For example, some mukbangers will record themselves biting into and chewing food, but actually spit it out, then cut out that part of the video. They might record themselves swallowing some small morsels of food, but a large portion of the food might just be chewed on camera and spit out off camera. Some food might just be thrown away and carefully cut out of the video, so it might seem like the large table of food is disappearing before your eyes, but rather than disappearing into the mukbanger's stomach, it might just be going into the garbage can off camera. 4. There's a lot you don't see. Most of the time, influencers are able to manage their weight with boring old healthy eating. Many of them have finely tuned eating strategies. They aren't likely eating like that for most of the week. Many of them will space out these indulgences 1 to 2 times a week or even less. Others control their calorie intake for the day. So if you're doing a mukbang that day or enjoying multiple desserts, they might fast for the rest of the day. Some food influencers are also exercising regularly and have an exercise schedule that would rival many athletes. So ultimately, the diet and lifestyle they show online is not indicative of their diet and lifestyle in their real life. 5. Using unhealthy strategies. Unfortunately, there are some food influencers that suffer from eating disorders and use unhealthy eating strategies like binging and purging to rid themselves of the food they eat. Some also try using laxatives or other medications to reduce the amount of food calories absorbed, although these particular strategies are rarely too effective. Again, these are strategies that can be harmful to the health of the influencer, but allow them to maintain an unrealistic weight and size to show to online audiences. If you're one of these influencers, I encourage you to focus more on your health and well-being before these habits become an even bigger problem down the road. Seek professional help if you need it, and use one of the other 4 strategies we talked about if you really want. Summary. At the end of the day, managing and maintaining your weight is no different than other people. Even food, health, and fitness influencers follow the same basic rules with their own personal spin. While genetics can play a role in our weight, having a high metabolism is not going to counteract eating huge amounts of food every day. Food you enjoy should be enjoyed in moderation and needs to be balanced with a sensible diet and lifestyle. Food influencers who manage to stay in shape understand this concept very well and put it into practice very effectively, even though they may not show it to their audiences. Are you a foodie or food influencer, and how do you manage to stay in shape? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you found this video interesting, please subscribe to the channel and leave me a like. Hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date, and share this video with someone you know can use the info.